Ever wondered how stunning digital art is created? This question often sparks curiosity, intrigue, and a thirst for knowledge. Digital art has become an integral part of our culture, permeating into various fields like entertainment, education, marketing, and even social commentary. It's a form of expression that merges creativity with technology, and the results can be breathtaking. One of the champions in this field is Adobe Photoshop CC 2025, a software that's been instrumental in bringing countless ideas to life. It's a platform where imagination meets innovation, where the only limit is how far you're willing to push your creativity. Whether you're crafting an intricate illustration or designing a simple logo, Adobe Photoshop CC 2025 provides the tools and features you need to realize your vision. So, are you ready to explore the digital canvas and paint with pixels? Today you will learn how to use Adobe Photoshop CC 2025 step by step to create stunning digital art. First things first, understanding the Photoshop interface is crucial. Picture this. You've just opened up Adobe Photoshop CC 2025. It's like stepping into a high-tech digital art studio. It might feel overwhelming at first, but don't worry, let's break it down together. One piece at a time. Right at the top, you've got the menu bar. This is your command center. It's where you'll find options for everything from opening new files to adjusting your settings. It's neatly categorized into different sections like File, Edit, Image, Layer, Select, Filter, View, Window, and Help. Each of these categories has a drop-down menu, which further expands into a multitude of options. It's like a treasure trove waiting to be explored. Now, let's shift our gaze to the left. Here's where you'll find the toolbox, a long vertical bar packed with different symbols. Each symbol represents a different tool. These tools are the bread and butter of your digital art creation process. You've got everything from selection tools and painting tools to typing and navigation tools. It's like a Swiss Army knife for digital artists. On the right side, you'll see a stack of panels. These are essentially your control panels. They allow you to manage layers, choose colors, adjust brushes, and much more. You can customize this area to suit your workflow, opening, closing, and rearranging panels as you see fit. In the center of it all is your canvas. It's where your art comes to life. It's where all the magic happens. You can zoom in, zoom out, and navigate around this space freely. It's your blank slate waiting for your creative touch. Then, there's the options bar right below the menu bar. It changes based on the tool you've selected in the toolbox. It's like your tool's personal assistant, offering you different options and settings specific to that tool. Understanding the interface is like learning the layout of a new city. It might be a bit confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be cruising through the streets like a seasoned local. Now that you have an understanding of the interface, let's dive into the actual creative process. Starting a new project is easy, and here's how to do it. In your digital software, whether it's Adobe Photoshop or any other, look for a button or option that says New Project or Create New. Clicking on this will open a new window with several parameters to set. First up is the canvas size. This is essentially your workspace where all the magic happens. You can customize it to any size you want, but remember, larger canvases require more processing power. Next, we have the resolution. A higher resolution will yield a sharper image, but it will also take up more of your computer's resources. Then we come to the color mode. Here you can choose between RGB for digital work and CMYK for print work. Finally, we have the background content. You can start with a white background, a colored one, or even transparent. With your new project ready, we can now start creating. Photoshop offers a plethora of tools. Let's focus on the basics for now. Our first stop on this digital art journey is the brush tool. Think of it as your traditional paintbrush, but with superpowers. You can customize its size, hardness, and even its shape, allowing you to create a variety of strokes and effects. From sketching out your initial design to adding the final touches, the brush tool is your trusty sidekick. Next, we have the eraser tool. Just like your traditional eraser, it's used to remove parts of your artwork. But remember, in the digital world, you have the power of control. You can adjust the eraser's opacity to lightly fade parts of your work, or change its hardness for more defined erasing. It's not just about making mistakes disappear, it's about refining your art. Let's move on to the shape tools. These are your go-to for creating perfect geometric shapes. Circles, squares, polygons, you name it, Photoshop's got it. You can fill these shapes with solid colors, gradients, or even patterns. The possibilities are endless, so don't be afraid to explore and experiment. Finally, let's touch on the concept of layers. Think of your artwork as a sandwich. Each ingredient or layer contributes to the final product. In Photoshop, every brushstroke, every shape, every piece of text can be its own layer. This allows you to move, edit, and even hide individual elements without affecting the rest of your artwork. It's like having an undo button for every step of your creation. These are just some of the basic tools at your disposal. Each one is a powerful ally in your quest to create stunning digital art. Remember, the key to mastering these tools is practice. Don't be discouraged if your first few attempts don't turn out as you envisioned. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and most importantly, keep creating. These basic tools are your foundation in creating digital art. Ready to level up? Let's explore some advanced tools and features. First up, we have the pen tool. This tool is an absolute game changer for creating precise custom shapes. It lets you draw paths in your artwork with anchor points, and you can easily adjust these points to create curves or straight lines. Think of it as your magic wand, letting you conjure up any shape your heart desires. Then we have the gradient tool. This is not your average paintbrush. The gradient tool lets you fill an area with a smooth transition between multiple colors. You can create linear gradients, radial gradients, or even angled gradients. This tool can bring a whole new depth and realism to your artwork, allowing you to create stunning effects like sunsets, shadows, and reflective surfaces. Next, let's talk about layer styles. These are a collection of special effects that you can apply to layers in your artwork. They include options like drop shadow, outer glow, and bevel and emboss. The beauty of layer styles is that they're non-destructive. This means you can apply them, modify them, or remove them at any time without permanently altering your original layer. It's like having a safety net for your creativity. Let's take a moment to review everything we have learned. We stepped into the realm of advanced digital art and got acquainted with Adobe Photoshop CC 2025, a powerhouse of creativity and innovation. We spent time getting to know the interface, understanding the various panels, and learning how to navigate through the workspace. We then moved the creation of a new project. We discussed how to set the right parameters for your project, choosing the appropriate width, height, and resolution based on what you intend to create. We also explored how to select the right color modes and bit depths to ensure your artwork looks its best. Next, we dove into the basic tools that are the backbone of any digital art project. We learned about the brush tool, the eraser tool, the gradient tool, and many others. We talked about how these tools are the building blocks of your creativity, allowing you to make your artistic vision come to life. After mastering the basics, we ventured into the advanced tools and features that truly set Adobe Photoshop CC 2025 apart. We learned about the Magic Wand tool, the Clone Stamp tool, layer masks, and adjustment layers. We discovered how these features can take your artwork to the next level, adding depth, texture, and complexity. We did more than just learning about tools and features. We embarked on a journey to unlock the endless possibilities of digital art. We learned how to harness the power of Adobe Photoshop CC 2025 to transform our ideas into stunning visuals. But remember, this is just the beginning. You have the keys to a vast kingdom of creativity. It's up to you to explore it, to experiment with it, and most importantly, to enjoy it. Every masterpiece starts with a single brushstroke, and every expert was once a beginner. With these skills, you are now equipped to explore the unlimited possibilities Adobe Photoshop CC 2025 offers. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep creating. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more videos like this.